Good morning, Faith Community Church. Sorry we couldn't be here with you this morning at worship. My cousin's getting married, and so we are in Wapaka. But I hope you're having a wonderful morning. As you know, Consecration Sunday is coming up, and it'll be here before we know it on November 16th. And so if you haven't done so already, please be sure to RSVP for the luncheon that we will hold after worship on Sunday. This is a really important day for our church. And more so, it's really important for all of us as we continue our walk with God. Consecration Sunday is the day that we all have the opportunity to reaffirm, or maybe affirm for the first time, our financial commitment to the church for the coming year. And I'm always reminded of the words in Matthew that say, "Where your treasure is, there too your heart will be also." One thing that has really stuck with me this whole past year, since our Consecration Sunday last year, were some of the ideas that were shared with our guest speaker from last year. You may recall, one of the things that he said we all need to do is be good stewards and use the resources that God has given us wisely. One of the things that I still think about today is his comment that if at the end of the month we find we had given more to Time Warner Cable than we did to our church, we need to re-examine things. And I just have kept thinking about that over the course of this past year. And one reason I think about it so often is in my line of work, helping people plan and budget, there's something that we call the latte factor. And I really think it can apply here, because the latte factor is just when we're spending little amounts of money unconsciously and almost habitually, whether it's $3 at Starbucks or $5 at the drive-thru, or kind of these small purchases that can add up over time. And I'll pick on myself as an example. I work downtown. I could go and eat at the cafeteria every day. It would probably cost me about $8 to eat at that cafeteria if I wanted to. So I do the math, and I think $8 a day, 5 days a week, $40 a week. We'll say 4 weeks in a month. Sometimes there's 5. But we could say 4 weeks, that's $160 a month, times 12 months is $1,920 a year, just for lunch. So you can be sure that I pack my lunch and bring it to work with me every day, just because I know God expects us to be really good stewards of what he entrusts to us. One goal that I have is when I reach heaven, I want to hear those words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And to me, that goal means that I need to put it in writing, because something happens when we put our goals in writing. And I'm sure you've all heard the studies that say written goals make us take action, they make us clarify them, they make us think about them, and they tend to have a higher success rate. So I just want to encourage you all to complete that estimate of giving card, and over the next couple weeks, think and pray about this decision, as it's such an important one. And I will plan to complete my commitment card, and I'll also be the one with lunch on the elevator headed off to work. But on November 16th, no need to pack your lunch, because it will be a catered meal. And I really hope to see you there. Thanks.